Hello out there, YouTube land. This week we interviewed Jim Short, amazingly funny comedian from Australia. So come listen to his amazing accent. It's a good weekend, good interview. Check it out. If you like it, please subscribe. As always, we appreciate you, and thanks for watching.
You must slink down? Yeah, no, the questions keep coming. We're rolling? Should every answer be funny? I'll try. I'll try. My name is, hello, should I introduce myself?
Yep, do it.
Hello, I don't even know who's going to see it. You just go watch it at home, right? Hello, people of whoever is out there. My name is Jim Short, S-H-O-R-T. I am a comedian. I started comedy. I can't remember the exact date. As far as my first open mic it was roughly November 6 or November 9, 1988. And when it's in the other century, you have to say it that way, 1988. If your family rips you from Australia and takes you to Texas, it's so traumatizing, you have to get on stage and cry to strangers in a stand-up club. And San Francisco is a gorgeous, amazing city and a great comedy city. It took me as a comic to a whole other place, just getting amazing crowds and audiences and such a nurturing place. One of the clubs I worked at, Cobb's Comedy Club, and the whole ethos of the place was, this is somewhere for you to come in and fail, which is unheard of in comedy now. But by failing is how you learn. Everyone has a different process. I love those people who say they get up and they sit down and they type away, or they, I think that's amazing. And maybe script, that works for that. But there are some people who do that in stand-up as well. For me, it's an idea. It's always an idea. It's whatever sparks it, whether you're out and about and a story formulates in your mind because something happened, or because you witnessed something, or if you're watching a show or whatever. But for me, I will write down notes, but I don't write long form, the whole bit. I'll take the grain of the idea and develop it on stage. But I mean, some things you just know they're going to be funny. But for me, the writing process is work it out on stage. It's always, that's why seeing comedy live is great, because it's not exactly planned all the time. There's a great thing of watching somebody work live and taking, like, that person said something and this, what's going to happen with it. Not that you want everyone yelling a bunch of stuff out, but in that moment, you just don't know where it's going to go. So I don't know where it's going to go sometimes, because you just say, okay, we'll jump and we'll do this bit and we'll do that. And that's when you create as well, because sometimes you will just say something you've never said it that way before, and you have to remember, oh, what did I say? Write, be creative, do everything. Get an iPad out and talk to people and interview them. Do a podcast, do web videos, do cool things. Be creative every single second of the day that you can be creative, because whether or not you get 1 million likes or whether you get views or whatever they say is important, none of that's important. Don't even look at the views. Just put the stuff out there. Everything. Comedy means everything to me. Laughter, creativity. It's enriched my life so much, just getting to live this. And personally, being on stage and having a room of people laugh is amazing. There are times when you'll do a show and people will come up to you and they go, I just needed that so much. I needed to laugh. Whether it's because they had a horrible week at work. In the last year, I did some shows for cancer support groups. I had people come up to me and they say, I haven't had anything to laugh about in a year or 4 months or whatever. And they really seriously mean it. And you go, no, I'm not that good. But that's the power of comedy and of laughter. And if you can deliver that to someone, you don't even think about the power of it sometimes. So comedy to me is everything. For me, it was like history. It's like, oh, this happened here and here and there. and it's great. And then you go out and you do it, and it's just it's a blur, because you just walk out and you just tell jokes, and the band's right there, and Conan's right there, and it was great. Letterman is, you know, Letterman to me was the you know, of my era, was the great television broadcaster, and to do his show was amazing, and to stand in the Ed Sullivan Theater and look out and think this is where all this great stuff has happened. And then to hear David laugh, David's over there, to hear him laugh at one of your jokes, you go, okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
that's like a great moment right there, when you deliver a line, you hear a chuckle coming from the desk, and you go, that's David Letterman laughing at my joke. I don't know if you're supposed to ramble or be concise. You don't want to run into a dingo. And I don't know if they sit there and go, oh, this guy, how did he come up with that? Think about it. Maybe they're just like, he's still talking. It is weird. Sometimes you just get up and you just talk, and you just think, I don't know what people want sometimes, because they're just like, he's just up there talking and using words. Sometimes you feel like you're Truman Capote reading them a book. Be like 15 people living in there, and you'd move a curtain or a sheet, and there'd be somebody living in that little cupboard, and you know, somebody under somebody's bed. It was very troll-like existence, but that's what you do for art, right?